A while ago, I made a video for my favorite Pokemon of every type. In that video, I talked about some Pokemon I really like, but I didn't always say which ones I liked more than others. Sure, I mentioned how much I liked the Pokemon, and of course mentioned my favorite Pokemon when I got to it. However, I didn't narrow down my top favorite Pokemon in order. So in this video, I'll be counting down my top 10 favorite Pokemon. Number 10. Sandslash. Sandslash is a Pokemon I've always really liked. Its large spikes and claws look awesome. Its ability to roll into a ball is pretty cool, especially because it's a spiky ball. On top of this, Sandslash looks fairly cute. It looks like a somewhat realistic and believable animal while still being very cool, similar to real animals that are pretty cool. Sandslash overall has a fantastic design, with the pangolin it's based on being clear in its inspiration while having some pretty awesome features. For these reasons, I really like this Pokemon. Number 9. Seviper. I wish Seviper were part Steel type, although its lack of the type doesn't change my opinion of this Pokemon. I just acknowledge that in my opinion it should have been Steel type while still enjoying Seviper. Maybe it wasn't Steel type so it wouldn't resist normal type moves from its enemy Zangoose, although it still feels like it should have had that type. Anyway, Seviper is awesome. Its red eyes and long red fangs make this Pokemon look very menacing. Its metallic appearance is great, with the shiny black color along with the purple scars and yellow hexagons that look like gold. The knife on the tip of its tail looks awesome. Its half black and half red color is so cool, along with the chipped lower end of the blade. Seviper's design is simply perfect in every way. Number 8. Boltund. I actually thought this Pokemon was more popular than it was. However, it seems like there are a fair amount of people who aren't big fans of Boltund and like Yamper a lot more and wish Yamper evolved into something that was more similar to a Corgi. I'm someone who really likes dogs, and greyhounds specifically, which is what Boltund is based on, and Boltund has a great design in my opinion. I think some people don't like how skinny it is, but I don't think it's that skinny. I mean, I like skinny Pokemon anyway, but I acknowledge how Boltund looks like a very lean greyhound without being super wiry. I think Boltund's brown, yellow, and white colors combine the typical colors of a dog and the electric type's primary color very well. Its colorful eyes look very cute. Boltund is one of my favorite Pokemon for these reasons. Number 7. Ditto. Ditto actually used to be my favorite Pokemon. I mean, it can just turn into whatever, so I thought it was a good favorite Pokemon to have. However, the following top 6 favorite Pokemon have elements that let them surpass Ditto's shape-shifting ability in my opinion. Although Ditto is no longer my number 1 favorite Pokemon, I still like it. It's cute by itself, and I just really like the shape-shifting ability. This channel used to be named Ditto, which I scrapped when rebranding my channel, but Ditto is still in the name. Ditto being my 7th favorite Pokemon is still pretty good. Also, 7 is my lucky number, mostly because of True Green 7, and Ditto remains a Pokemon I like. Number 6. Malamar. The first dog type on this list, Malamar really expresses great features of the dog type. The dog type is my favorite type because I tend to like the aesthetic and personality of dog type Pokemon. As someone who loves personality in Pokemon, it makes sense why I like the dog type so much. Malamar looks very sinister and a bit smug. It's creepy and very cool. Its glowing body with the purple color surrounded by a transparent membrane looks awesome. Making the tentacles look like floating hair is a clever design choice. The mind control concept is pretty cool and really expresses the psychic type well. This Pokemon merges 2 of my favorite types very well. Number 5. Delphox. I feel like there's a bigger pool of people who like Delphox than I originally realized. People say it's uncanny and creepy, but witches, especially Western witches, embody those traits. I happen to like its somewhat off-putting vibes along with the mage aesthetic. In my starter Pokemon tier list, I said Delphox is similar to Grimmsnarl because they're both based on fairy tale creatures and characters while wearing clothes made of their own fur. Honestly, Delphox feels pretty natural to me. It's based on a fennec fox, which is a favorite animal of mine, and it's not too humanoid. It's just a fox standing up. While I can understand seeing Braixen as a bit humanoid and off-putting, Delphox just looks like a fox that's on two legs. That's it. Combined with the awesome mage concept that fits with the psychic type paired with its fire type, Delphox is just really cool. Number 4. Salazzle. Despite Seviper and Salazzle being pretty far apart from each other on the list, I often question which poison type I actually like more. Salazzle wins for now because it's sleek, has colors I like, and it's pretty creepy. I'm not sure I like lizards more than snakes, but I think Salazzle's edge and personality along with its fire type let it win over Seviper. Maybe if Seviper was a real steel type, I'd unconsciously like Seviper more. Seviper is metal as hell, but overall, Salazzle does everything so right. Its typing is awesome, its design is really cool, and I overall like its concept. Number 3. Sylveon. This Pokemon is so cute and cool at the same time. The pink, white, and blue are nice colors that go well with this Pokemon's cute appearance. The bows and ribbons are great, and it's an evolution, and I really like most evolutions because they all fall on the spectrum of being a cat, fox, or dog. Sylveon is one of them that falls onto the fox spectrum, which is a neat middle ground. It looks so clean, sleek, and cute. Number 2. Bisharp. The more I paid attention to this Pokemon, the more I liked it. I didn't think about it too much until I had to choose a favorite steel type for my favorite Pokemon of every type video. After I put it on the list and thought more about Bisharp, I became a huge Bisharp fan. I think it's the best humanoid Pokemon as it's bipedal and built like a human while still being a natural creature and character that is clearly not a person. It looks so tough and edgy with its stance and blades and eyes. The axe on its head looks like part of an awesome helmet, and the retractable wrist blades along with the blades around its body are really cool. Being a dark steel type based on a samurai bandit is awesome. For these reasons, Bisharp remains a favorite Pokemon. Number 1. Houndoom. I kinda wonder if it's a good idea to have my channel name contain my favorite Pokemon. I mean, what if my favorite Pokemon changes? With Houndoom, I don't see that happening. Alright, I did change the name before when Ditto was no longer my number 1 favorite Pokemon. But I think Houndoom is here to stay at the top of this list for a pretty long time. I'm not sure I want to bank on Houndoom remaining my favorite Pokemon forever, but Houndoom is perfect. The Doberman inspiration blends well with the Hellhound concept. All of that is really cool to me. Houndoom has an aggressive and edgy personality. It has all the cool features that draw me to dog types. Along with the neat skull on its chest, the gray horns, markings, and shackles are awesome. It looks like this Pokemon is wearing natural armor. That natural armor references bones, adding more to Houndoom's dark symbolism. The long whip-like tail is cool, and it clearly draws inspiration from demons and other hell creatures. The ability of breathing fire that inflicts infinite burning is pretty intense, and it makes sense for Houndoom's whole dark and fire type hellhound concept. Houndoom is a well-designed dog type that has a pretty dog concept. I could just keep naming cool things about Houndoom, but I'd end up kinda repeating myself. So those are my top 10 favorite Pokemon. Thanks for watching.